rapids last season, and boy, look how quick that Orlando offense goes.
Chimay filling big shoes for Brittany Abercrombie, normally on that right side, coming in with a low set, cutting it sharp, working the hands on the block, a combination of strategy.
Off 1 foot, there is Kaz Brown. And Keely, you were telling me coming into today, your favorite part about watching Orlando go is watching that middle attack.
I mean, it's so pretty. I can't believe I'm getting paid to sit here.
21 years as a pro, got started when she was 16, still after it, and now here in the States. Schwann goes to work on the attack, and there is Montserrat. Off the Bick, Charity Looper.
A Bick, a middle back fast attack. Looper is an expertise. Watch how low the ball is delivered off the blocker's hands with that jump and elevation for the kill. The drifted block by the time the block arrives.
Maya Tebron serves. Chimay, who, like Tebron, played at SMU before coming to this league. That is another kill for Nia Chimay.
Fantastic set delivery. You got
The server she is.
Yeah, #1 in the league, and it's a separation. She's like the Michael Phelps of serving in Major League Volleyball.
No arguments here. Oh! An open net for Nia, and Chimay makes the Mojo pay.
Yes, she does. Coming up open net, that's a thank you very much. And you see Chimay coming down, giving a hug directly to Shampoo on that set. For the defensive game, working high into the hands, so strategy kicking off from the first.
11-8. And that is a strong rejection. Kaz Brown, to your point, San Diego goes high into the block, this time Orlando with the answer.
Kaz Shampoo's in the back row. That means Chimay's in the front row as a blocker. Better blocking presence in front of this Mojo offense.
And a breakdown there, communication-wise, by the Mojo. That'll be an ace for Shampoo. Pinpoint accuracy by Loberg. Whoa! You don't need replay to tell you that was in.
That was the descent delay off the set. The block held just enough. Both blockers jumped. Open net swing for Looper for the put away. Okay, should get you some.
So both in that same Olympic run. That's where Jovana Brankovic in Serbia won silver. Kaz Brown off 1 foot goes to that back corner. It's been a little while since Orlando had connected with the middle attack, and they get right back after it here to enter the red zone.
Shampoo coming back from an injury, getting that connection back with Brown, looking good. Watch the elevation. That ball is so fast, the block has to think.
Tebron will target her on serve, receive, and Shampoo calls her number first. Marley Montserrat has been one of the more aggressive setters in the league in that department. Didn't necessarily think Shampoo would pull that first, but here we are.
Shampoo's 5'7".
It is 2 for Orlando. If they win this point, they'll have set point opportunity. Loberg into the block, and they will generate that set point opportunity. Chimay hovers and punishes that volleyball to the back corner.
This is the best set we've seen Chimay play throughout season 4.
Side out away.
This one I would try to get Chimay back involved.
She has been the hot hand, and here is her opportunity. And it looks like that point will go to Nia Chimay and Orlando. She felt like she was really starting to click toward the end of their last match against Atlanta and foresaw a scenario in which Taylor would get some play early. And that is a nice play off the right by Orlando. Guess who? Nia Chimay, who paced them offensively in set 1, back after it already in set 2.
Chimay, a dominant attacker, SMU, played for GRIs. Knows how to make the shot, just needed her time to get in her groove, and you see that really click once they read the hit.
Kaz Brown turned back by the block, was there to recycle. And hey, Gus, what great work in the back row there. Chimay off the D-ball.
I mean, I think I was coming to watching Marley Monterey, Kaz Brown in the middle, Shampoo. But I didn't expect this from Nia Shimei coming in strong. Now out of the back row.
She's doing this. Wait, no, she's not. This time she's going to set the back. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Shampoo is saying, okay, Charity Looper, let's go with your speed. Shampoo sets on her way down. The block holds. Gets the seam between Looper walking off with that point.
Point Orlando, who now is back within point. Broke behind the center. Schwan into the cross court and down.
Courtney Schwan getting going. To even think about hitting that spot, you know you're good. Schwan stayed inside.
Number 9 in yellow with kill number 6. Leads the way. Schwan off speed. That has been her bread and butter over her 3-year MLB career. She can certainly pop it, kind of like Charity Looper just did as well. But Charity Looper getting going from the back row.
You see the confidence that setter Shampoo has with Looper, giving some high five, knows that Looper is always ready for that middle back big attack. Like low and fast, the speed is there. Looper is always ready. Now as Marley Monterey is trying to figure out where the offense is really coming from.
Orlando's trying to establish Foster off the gap. That's another look for number 13 in blue, who got her hands up there defensively, and Shimei snuck that ball inside the block.
So deceptive in the set delivery. Watch the hold strong on that body, looking like you're going outside, delivering it back low to Shimei. Young players, that is how it's done. Watch them set on
off her serve. They have been quick to put an end to those runs. Good first ball here, and Looper just towers and torches that volleyball into the cross court.
And notice it's when middle blocker on the service line, Sambothi was playing left back. That was a no.
Reinhardt dug 7 balls in left back in the 5th set. Looper goes right in that back corner.
Yes, I mean, if you can dig left back, go ahead, try. You got Charity Looper now hitting it hot, finding her spot. Such a competitor, right? Didn't count, right? Didn't count.
No harm, no foul. Grote will serve. Really nice first contact there. Schwan goes up into the block, and that will be, had to wait for the call, but it will be a tool nonetheless. Nice approach by Schwan there.
You got a good angle coming through, off the hands. Mojo needs to like side out just as fast as you see the Valkyries hitting their side out pattern to stay in the set.
Orlando has been operating quickly. Nice first ball contact there. Sambothi goes off speed over the block. Schwan trying to string together points, and Natalie Foster was ready on top of the net. I think Marley Monterey and San Diego thought that ball was on their side. Bill Thornburg quickly said no.
You can almost feel frustration kicking as everyone for the Mojos stood up and watched that ball. Right side balances out that offense.
Couple of points in a row for San Diego. They are one away from taking us to the technical timeout. Nia Shimei off speed, picked up and dug out of play. Point to the Valkyries. So regardless of who wins this next point, we will have a commercial break on the backside.
Good set delivery off the hand, staying inside. Shimei's playing a great game and shot here in Valkyries.
I've mentioned that Loberg is coming on strong. Her first 2 years in this league, 54 kills. She's got over 150 this year alone. Shimei goes off speed over the block and down into the donut for yet another kill, and she is showing all the tools.
If you can create, as you just saw, movement in the block, and you keep the defense not...
When it's on is dynamic. Looper. You know what's also dynamic, Keely? That swing. Boy, what a fast motion.
We're in the second set. Looper has 9 kills, adding to it, and Shampoo knows where the hot hand is, wants to win the set, giving it to her You're producing.
Diego has done quite a bit right. It's just Orlando has really executed at a high level, especially over the last few points. Really nice pass there by Schwann. And when you've got Charity Looper going, that first ball contact, as crisp as it was, just keep feeding her.
And another one, this is what I'm talking about. Shampoo's like, hey, everybody in the arena, I'm going outside the looper. Here we come, another one. It doesn't matter if the block knows, not the defense. Looper.
Coming up big defensively. The lead is down to 2. Chimay off the back row combination. She'll hammer the pipe.
Fantastic job. This is Chimay getting another kill for her team. Coming through out of the back row. So dominant in her performance.
Hitting at 310. Set points for Orlando. Emmy Klicka checks into serve. Tabron on first. Loberg played up by Looper. Schwann off speed picked up by Lewis. And there's Schwann defensively. Chimay and Loberg. We've called both of their names a lot. And Courtney Schwann delivers the dagger in set 2 in Orlando. Momentum as we approach the All-Star break. Morgan Lewis will start on the right here for San Diego in this third set. Greg Kochevich got the start in general and was red hot in set 1, but looking for a little something different off the ball. It's not just a challenge in which you take a point away, it's a 2-point swing if you're right. And there's Charity Looper right off the top of the block and down.
Count it, you got a fast delivery. That hesitation on that set delivery gave enough for Looper. She's coming up with every kill today with any motion in the block.
Tabron, nice pass. Sandboki out of the middle. Looper, why not? Red hot Charity Looper.
Yeah, you should make her a shirt with that. Red hot Charity Looper coming in, just an easier shot, but testing the court, and she found the court for yet another kill. 13.
Now hitting 345 on top of those 13 kills. Venegas in there on first contact. Quality block touch by the Valkyries, slowing down everything. And there is Looper in transition. My goodness.
John, I'll take you into the brain as a setter. So you have Looper for kills so far in this set. You're like, as a setter going, I'm not even shying away. I'm not going to keep it a secret. Looper going on the offensive side. If Loberg can't get the kill, it's going to be hard for San Diego to get the side out.
And you got a player in Grode, number 12, who will get this set here. She's hit over 300 every year of her MLB career. But all that to say, there is just no stopping Nia Chimay right now.
That's it. Looper Chimay show tonight. We got on our hands, Sean. You got this one back row attack. She loves the game so much, and she's contagious in that joy. And her teammates feel it. So that's a walking leader you have on the court that just loves to play. And that's another player that loves to play with Looper coming out. That big, fast middle back attack. Unstoppable today. Shampoo Zane, here we go. Finish it out, Looper.
And you know what? That competitions has been rated at times as the best setter in the entire world. If you're not going to give her the green light, who are you going to give it to? Lewis with the bump to Loberg, and Orlando sniffed that out. Natalie Foster held without an ace. Really doesn't have a whole lot to show for her offensive efforts, but she's been solid in terms of manning the net defensively.
And notice how Chimay pulled off, but Foster held strong.
Courses in the Big Ten for a number of years. Went on to play in France, Thailand, Puerto Rico. Was the player of the year in Puerto Rico a few years ago. And Orlando says, all right, you can run the middle, so can we. Natalie Foster with the kill.
Just giving a little break from Looper and Chimay. Smart job, Shampoo, recognizing I'm tight off of one hand, seeing her middle Foster up, ready for that quick shot.
Could this be the moment? You could just tell the ace queen was due.
Leading the way by not, like such a far margin, 0.55, and the next closest player is 0.33 aces per set. coming through by
Scully will serve. Scully, Orlando Valkyries roster. Kaz Brown was part of that roster, the third-year Valkyrie, and she puts that ball away into the back corner for another kill, number 11 in light blue.
if the Valkyries can run a complete game, as you see, the ball is going to middles right now. Shampoo saying getting Brown involved in the offense.
Just 5 combined kills by the Orlando middles, 2 of them in the last couple of points. Lobert rejected by the Valkyries and would have needed a double contact to dig that ball up and out. That'll take us to the Davison, Keely, Evelyn, Orlando winners on the road in 4 sets in what was really one of the first matches of the year for both of these teams. The head coach of the Mojo, Alicia Childress, told us, she said, we almost didn't even feel like watching the video from that because these teams are so decidedly different now from where we were back then in terms of personnel, in terms of how we offset. Only timeouts to really break things up the rest of the way. Scully sets the out of system. Loberg is rejected by the Valkyries block. They put 4 balls away defensively in the first set, didn't put away any defensively in the second, but boy, they are getting back after it here.
You watch Jacobs at Michigan, just has that takeover mentality. Coach Childers wanted to build her team with a player like Jacobs on it.
Boy, that is just so tough. The first ball was crisp. Orlando goes off speed, tips it over the top, and that is just brutal if you're the Mojo right now.
All for that snap finish. Mojo trying to fight in, but Valkyries looking great.
Scully, dug by Vanderweide. Looper just pops it over off speed. Lewis crashes in. Jacobs attacks from the back. There's Natalie Foster off the gap.
As a setter, you play accordion game. You work them wide, bring them in. Work them wide, bring them in. And Shampoo's now playing the middle of the court game. That time, Pukas with that set delivery to...
Side out away. Looper. And that'll do it. Orlando gets the win they needed and deserved.
John, you're really not going to beat a Valkyries team when Looper is coming up with 16 kills. You have 4